So one of the questions that we often hear about in the Catholic Church and people ask about is the teaching on the social doctrine. What does the Catholic Church teach on its social doctrine? When we talk about social doctrine, we're saying the way that man relates to man. By man we mean mankind. And the Church has always taught this, going all the way back to the Gospels, and Jesus mentioned so many times the need to see human dignity in other people. In Matthew 25, he says, "You did it unto me. What you did to the least of my brethren, you did it unto me." In May of 1891, Pope Leo XIII, who's an amazing man, wrote over 80 encyclicals. He's just an incredible guy. He wrote the St. Michael's Prayer. And one of the founding, the most important documents that he wrote was called Rerum Novarum. It was during the Industrial Revolution. And from that encyclical, from Rerum Novarum, almost all of the popes of the last century, with the exception of John Paul I, Albino Luciani, almost all of them wrote a social doctrine, a document. And so we had things like Populorium Progressio from Paul VI. We had Acte Gesima Adveniens. We had Pacem in Terris, Mater et Magistra. John Paul II wrote three really good ones. Laborum Exercens, which he wrote in the hospital recovering from the gunshot wound in 1981. He wrote Centesimus Annus, literally means on the 100th year of Rerum Novarum. And that was right at the fall of communism. And that came out in 1991. And then he wrote one called On Social Concern. Why is this important? Because they all build on each other. They're all building on each other, with Rerum Novarum from Leo XIII, kind of the foundational one. But really the gospel is kind of the foundational cornerstone of the whole gig. And this is really important because with Pope Francis, this is an important thing. Pope Francis has said a number of times, he says that I'm giving the Church's social doctrine. And recently people have critiqued Pope Francis being a Marxist. And it's really silly because some of the people that are saying this, it shows not only do they not know what the Church's social doctrine is, they don't even know what Marxism is. And so it's really silly, this whole accusation against him, because Pope Francis has reiterated the dignity of the human person. Sometimes in our parishes, on the parish level, we see people that are very pro-life, and then we see people that are very pro-social justice. And a lot of times we have these kind of warring camps. And the stem, the base of the whole thing, of both of them, is the dignity of the human person, human anthropology. And so we can't, as Catholics, we're both pro-life, but we also uphold the social doctrine, that is to help the poor, to fight for justice for people, and we fight against racism. But the linchpin is the dignity of the human person, human anthropology founded in Jesus Christ. It's important as Catholics that we remember that.